So I thought today I would do a quick video about the highlighters in my kit. Highlighting is such a big thing for me. I love it. I do it on everyone, even if it's just very, very subtle. But there's nothing like it for really bringing out the bone structure, the dimensions of the face, and also for really beautifying the skin. So I thought I'd just show you a few of my absolute favourites that are always in my kit, whichever job I'm going on. So starting with an old favourite, which is Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This has been in my kit since it launched. It's probably like 16 years now. This is a great liquid highlighter. I find the packaging can be a bit tricky for travelling, so I often decant them into pots like this, just easier. Makeup artists and travelling and packaging, it's complicated, so often you have to decant things. This is just a really lovely product. If you want the skin to look highlighted, so you can tell it's highlighted because you can see it, but it's done in a really beautiful, seamless way. Of all the highlighted skin products, this is the most natural in my opinion. It really blends in. It's really sort of I don't know, it just looks glossy and gorgeous, and yeah, just perfecting. It is very perfecting to the skin. So that's a real all-time favorite of mine. So on to another all-time favorite, and that's Eclat Miracle by Lancôme. And funnily enough, this was discontinued a few years ago, and I was furious, and I went and bought as many as I could, so I had a big stash of it. And then obviously I got the job at Lancôme about a year and a half ago, and the first thing I said when I arrived was, you have to bring this product back because I'm running out of it. I need it for my kit. So it's relaunched basically for me, which is nice. It's just the best product if you want to do that really gorgeous, seamless highlighting that is just so almost imperceivable on the skin. It just makes the skin look beautiful. I used it in my no makeup look makeup tutorial, which I made about 4 years ago, but you can still find it. You can still have a look at it if you want to see it in action. And it's just completely, it's almost like applying a skincare product or a serum. It just completely blends into the skin, and it just gives you that glossy, slightly shimmery but not too much. And the reason I like it so much is because I can use it on the red carpet, and I always feel on clients on the red carpet, I always feel that I can trust it to photograph really beautifully and not to look too much, and it works. So that's the next one. The next liquid highlighter I have in my kit is the Kryolan one. This is called Event Foundation, I think they call it, Shimmering Event Foundation. This has more pigment and more shimmer in than the Becca one, so it's one step up from there. And they have some really good colours, so really kind of more interesting colours for like editorial, or just when I want more of an effect from my highlighting. So for example, this silver one, I often add this to a normal highlighter if I want to go for more of a metallic or a chillier sort of effect on the skin. So either on someone with very pale skin, or if I want to get that almost silvery, frosty effect to the skin. As I say, it's more for editorial that I use it, but they have a really good selection of colours, and I find they, again, blend really nicely. A solid cream highlighter that I use a lot is this one by Tom Ford. It's from the shade in Illuminate palette. Sadly, they don't make this on its own. I wish they did. And this is a really nice creamy product, really nice to tap into the skin, and it works perfectly if you're doing more of a cream contour and a cream highlight. I guess that's why they sell it together, that you can really sort of blend them in together and get that really seamless join between the contouring and the highlighting. And it's just a really nice blendable cream. So if you want to do it in conjunction with contouring and you like cream products, that's a good one. So on to powder highlighters. My all-time favourite loose powder highlighter is by Mercier. It's called Stardust. Sorry, this is a bit grotty, it's from my kit. This has been discontinued, which I am so upset about because it's the most beautiful, beautiful powder highlighter, and I always loved it, and I've had it in my kit since I really started. I'm talking like more than 15 years ago. I occasionally find it online and then buy it, so if you know anywhere that you can get it, please let me know, because I want to just continue to somehow buy it. Or if you work for Mercier, can you please reissue that, because I love it. The other one is Mary-Lou Manizer, and this is by theBalm. And this is a pressed highlighter. And this is if you want that bling, bling, bling highlighting. So if you want the real kind of super blingy, you can put it on with a brush and it goes on, or a sponge and it goes on quite heavy. Or sometimes I just pat it on a little bit on my fingers and just dust it on like that. And you can get it to look quite a bit more natural as well. But it's amazing. It's such a nice creamy texture for a powder as well. So I absolutely love that one. So lastly, and this isn't strictly sold as a highlighter, but I really like it for that purpose, and it's primer number 28 from Hourglass. So this is a silicone primer. It's an anti-aging primer actually, but it looks really nice if you want to highlight it. It's more of a gloss on the skin, so it gives the skin a shine without having any pearl in it. So I often use this for editorials and things, and you can put it on top of your liquid foundation, so you apply it just like you would, I guess, a skincare product, and just tap it onto the skin, blend it in, or blend it as part of your skin routine. Or even at the end of the makeup, when the makeup's all done, you can add a little bit more. Just tap it onto the high points, onto the nose, anywhere you want to highlight, and it just gives you that lovely glossy sheen without pearl. So that's a really nice one, and it stays put as well. So that's it. That's just a few of my absolute all-time favorite highlighters, and a couple of new favorites in there as well that I always have in my kit. So whether I'm doing an editorial or an advertising job or a fashion show or a red carpet, these will always be in my kit. So I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you soon.